Paul, it's building up nicely for what is going to be a scintillating contest this evening, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, why you're coming, you know, they only played 2 games, but they've won them both. They've looked very good. They look quite impressive in lots of departments, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, I think they have pace in abundance in the back 5, which is a real threat. They've got some strong middles. I think York can match them up the middle. Whether we can cope with their pace, that'll be a massive test. I think it's a different test this week because I think this will be one of the fastest teams we've played. They talk about the speed of the ruck. Ulkiar relied last year on a slower ruck and things like that, and they're having to adapt again. We saw how good Leeds were and how they've adapted to it, and then we went to Hull and conditions were poor, but again it was slightly slower. There was a few errors. I think tonight there's no rain, it's a dry track, probably one of the fastest teams going. I think this is going to be a real challenge for York.
Yeah, but it's an exciting challenge as well for
yeah.
York. I mean, listen, let's be honest. You know, life in Super League so far for York has been, let's be honest, encouraging, hasn't it? So, I mean, who would have thought it? 2 wins from the first 3 games when you looked at those opening 3 fixtures.
That was it. I think
it's a fantastic achievement for
the
team.
I think that the purest of York fans would have said, we'll look across the season and we'll probably get a couple of, you know, we'll probably get turned over a couple of times, but we'll probably spring a couple of surprises. We didn't think it'd happen in first 3 games.
No.
We were hoping we could play another Hull team this week. We're doing quite well against them. We asked if Skirler were available.
West Hull, yes.
Yeah, no, they're quite good.
No, they are quite good, actually, to be fair. So, they are quite good. But, yeah, like you said, life has certainly been promising for the Knights, and I think you rightly say there, Paul, they're going to be challenged in a different way this evening. You know, I mean, if you look at that Warrington side, there's a lot of threat throughout it, you know, on the edges. They've got some strike, they've got some pace.
I mean, the other thing is obviously their halfbacks. I mean, they've got basically the England captain.
Yes.
But when he turns up, when he plays, he's as good as anything there is. And he's going back to NRL. So, you know, he must still have something about him. And then you've got arguably one of the best game managers and kickers in the game, you know, Sneed. You know, Challenge Cup final on a losing team, still got man of the match. And I was at that game, and after the game, when they lost, which must have been heartbreaking for Warrington, and Sneed had an outstanding game, and he was the first one to go around and congratulate all of the Ulkiar team. You know, he's a real sportsman. You know, he's a true. You know, he's sort of iconic in the game in many ways because his kicking game is just second to none.
Yeah, well, I think there's some wonderful matchups tonight. You look at the fullback battle. You know, Toa Mata'afa, I think, has been in great form for York so far.
Yeah.
You know, his kick returns, he's making good meters on those. He's winning the floor. As we start to hear the crowd erupt as both teams enter the field of play. And the pyrotechnics are going off, the smoke machines are on full belt. And the atmosphere is
look at all that sulphur.
Fantastic. But I'm just going on to that fullback battle. Yeah, we mentioned Toa Mata'afa, I think, has been in great form. Look at the way he returns the ball, his kick returns. He's getting some quick play the balls for the team. And some of his play out the back, his try assist, his skill on catch pass to put his wingers' way has been sensational.
Really quick hand. It's his strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think he's the fastest, but his strength is immense. You know, that first contact, he very rarely gets put on his back, does he? He carries through.
No,
but equally, you know, they've got one of the starlets of the competition now, haven't they? They've brought this kid out of nowhere, and he's absolutely rapid, isn't he?
Speed demon. An absolute speed demon is Kai Taylor Ray. So they're going to have to keep tabs on him tonight as the kickoff is underway. Liam Harris gets us underway. The ball goes deep and far into Warrington territory, and there's 3 in attendance on the first tackle there, and they're working it out the back now. The Wolves trying to get a bit of width off the ruck there, but once again met by some stern York Knights defence. So some big games have happened recently in the competition, Paul.
Before we go any further, can I just say, hello Finley Taylor, get yourself to bed, it's bedtime. Go on, off you go. That's my grandson.
Do as you're told, Finlay. Do as you're told. All right.
Yeah,
but there's been some big games, haven't there? The World Cup Challenge, what a contest that was.
I mean, you called it, didn't you? You called the game, didn't you? I mean, what
fantastic.
It must have been a fantastic evening, wasn't it?
It was brilliant, mate. It really, really was. Fantastic. It really was. I thought Hull KR were outstanding. Yeah, they were a totally different team, weren't they, from where they were the week before.
Yeah.
They came out, I thought they were outstanding against Brisbane. But in saying that, I thought the Broncos, if they had another 5 minutes in that game, possibly would have nicked it. But testament to Hull Kingston Rovers.
Yeah.
What a season they've had.
Yeah.
You know, with the accumulating 4 trophies in the locker. That's unreal, isn't it? And then
it is.
But
I think
Vegas. Let's talk about Vegas.
I mean, okay, we literally probably seen the best and the worst of him in 2 weeks, didn't we? You know, they came here and to be honest, they weren't great that night. You know, and you know, and Mikey had his little petulant thing, which probably cost him game long term. You know, so we've seen him here in not the best form, and then they went there to ironically to Hull FC's ground and you know put on a show like you've never. I couldn't believe that first half. They were absolutely amazing.
They were absolutely outstanding, weren't they? They really were. They were brilliant, no doubt about it. And again, but what a statement win that was for Leeds in Vegas.
Yeah,
I mean, it was always going to be a big ask for Rovers to travel off the back of, you know, I suppose the physical energy as well as the mental energy that was put into that game against Brisbane. You know, they've obviously dropped the shoulders and enjoyed that moment, which rightly so. And then to fly a couple of days later to Vegas, I think it was always going to be a challenge for the Robins to get a result there. Yeah. But geez, the performance from Leeds.
Well, I mean, I went to Headingley. I went to Headingley the week before when York played them, and you know, people were saying, oh well, you know, York have, you know, they found the level. That's what they're like. That's what's going to happen. I don't think many people or enough people give Leeds credit to how good they were that night against York. They were very good. You know, they were very fast and they exposed anything York did slightly wrong, you know, and they hit some fantastic gaps. And they looked a really good team. And they proved that, and they went to Vegas and turned on a show, didn't they, you know, so. Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Vegas? Do you like the concept?
Yeah, well, my daughter was there. My daughter and her fiance, they went and they just said it was, they've never experienced anything like it. You know, they said it was just out of this world. They went to Fremont Street when all the players turned up, and they reckon there was something like 15 or 16,000 in that.
Wow.
And it was just, she said it was just bedlam, but she said she's never experienced anything like it. And I think everybody you speak to who went says, you've got to go and experience it. And don't get me wrong, I probably will, and I'd love to go and watch York. That's, you know, truly, that's what I'd like to go see. Sure. I struggle to go and watch somebody else's side, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
I'd like to go and watch York.
Could you envisage York Knights
why not?
ever being over there playing it?
Why not?
Yeah, wow.
Well, why not? Nobody saw York being in Super League.
Nah, true.
Nobody saw them going to Wembley and winning, you know, so why couldn't they go there? You know, so, you know, because it's obviously what you're reading and hearing about. It's financially, it's cost. You know, they're not making any money out of this, out of the teams. You know, it's quite a burden.
Well, from a commercial point of view.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because commercially, right now they're not.
No. But it's the exposure. Yeah.
They might do. They might get the rewards from it a little bit later. But we're going to go to some of the action here. As Warrington are on the attack now, Paul. They're about 10 metres from the York Knights line.
There was an error
coming out of yardage for York. As we get back to the game here, and the ball now goes wide from Curry, drops off the ball, back on the inside. And they play the ball now 5 metres out from the right-hand upright, and it's a wide pass.
Oh, it's very flat, wasn't it? That was right in line with us, wasn't it?
Very, very flat indeed. And Luke Yates takes the ball, but Walker out the back to Sneed to Williams. Williams drops. Oh, it's a nice drop-off play there to Stone, is it? Stone's over.
Yeah, I think they'll be disappointed with defence there, York.
Yeah, Sam Stone.
I think first contact was 5 or 6 metres out, wasn't it? And they've let him carry on through. I mean, he's a big, strong lad, and he's a very tall, rangy thing, isn't he, he's Stone? But I think York will be disappointed with how they defended then, because there was 2 or 3 men around him as well. And they just didn't get that second man around top to stop him, did they?
No, I don't disagree with you there, Paul. Like you said, the play just went out the back from Walker out of dummy half, out the back to Sneed. Promoted the ball to Williams, and it was just a simple drop-off play from George Williams, bringing Sam Stone back against the grain, and he beats Vaughan actually, and Jack Martin on the inside. Just with some late footwork. Change of angle there from Stone, late footwork there.
It's a good ball from Williams. He delayed it, didn't he? It was almost like he'd gone too far, and then he gave him it, wasn't it? It was, you know, it was just that little bit of deception. He just held a little bit longer.
What's your thoughts on these sort of new rule changes now with the tries going up and getting confirmed, and then the shot clock on the goal kicks? Do you like it?
Again, it's keeping game going, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. It just keeps game going. I think, you know, certainly, you know, people who are watching at home on telly, you know, one of the most frustrating parts was when a referee went to screen, and he just went to screen, and then everybody stood and waited, and now it's just get on with it, and you know, he'll sort of have a quick word and they'll review it and try and not. But players know, don't they? We saw it all the week, didn't we? you know, the players know whether they've scored or not, don't they?
Generally,
as a rule,
generally,
you can tell. You know, when ref say, when it goes upstairs, you can see if they all retreat to their own half for a drink, they've scored pretty much. You know, so they're not often wrong, are they, that players? So.
Not normally.
But again, it's just trying to speed game up, innit? It's making it quicker.
But it's funny that, isn't it? Because we look at those two elements of the rule changes. Obviously, last year they brought in the Captain's Challenge, and there's a lot of people debating that. Is that actually speeding the game? Because sometimes you're like 3 minutes for Captain's Challenge.
I think the thing is with Captain's Challenge, I think it's a good thing. But I certainly last year, I don't think the teams, players, captains, whatever, really grasped it. And you know, I think it was so many games before there was actually a successful one.
Yep.
And it's sort of like holding your ace card, isn't it? And you want to keep hold of it as long as you can. And generally, when you watch NRL, they're very rarely captain's challenge in first half unless they're absolutely 110% certain. They hold on to it. It's almost like a delaying tactic at end of game, and they'll buy some time or a breather. It's very clever how they use it, and it's very different to how we do in this country. But again, I think that's just us adapting to new rules and how the game's played.
Oh, big shot there, Luke Yates, I think it was.
On
the kick chase.
He just looked up at him, did so, didn't he?
Wow,
that was a big hit.
Or was it Ben Curry? It might have been Ben Curry. It was Ben Curry, actually, on Toa Mataafa. We spoke about Toa, about his kick return prowess, how he's demonstrated that really well early in the season, but he was stopped in his tracks pretty harshly there from Ben Curry.
Great run from Nofaluma there. Ooh. He was good last week on debut.
Yeah, he done a great job.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He did do a good job.
Can't ask for much more than that on debut. You know, obviously the 2 tries text the headlines, but his actual yardage and his carries were great.
And to say that he literally dropped into the team at the back end of the week, like it's not like he's had any real preparation or lead-up time, thrown straight in, and he done a great job. So fantastic.
So sorry, we were still talking about Vegas. Do you fancy it? Not working, actually going and, you know, experiencing it.
Yeah, I would love to go there. Yeah, I think, for me it's about, we talk about growing the game, don't we? And again, sometimes you've got to spend money to make money, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, you know, I like this concept or this idea that's been muted by the NRL around having almost like a global round where they're going to go take all their NRL fixtures to different destinations. I think that's brilliant. You know, and again, it's just to give exposure. You know, that's what it's about. Because we know the product's outstanding. We just need people to know about it and buy into it. So, oh no, Warrington again down this side. Some good attacking play there from the Wolves.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's miss-out play, wasn't it?
Yeah, down this left-hand channel.
Sam Wood cracked one on head there, didn't he, as well? He's struggling a little bit.
Warrington now on the attack, Paul. Ben Curry plays the ball centre field, 10 metres out. Williams out the back to Taylor Ray. Taylor Ray passes to Doulis and he finishes in the corner. Yeah. Oh, wonderful catch from Josh Doulis. It was above his head. He had to sort of reach high to catch it. And an acrobatic finish in the corner.
They've started fast, haven't they? Really quick.
Well, you said that, and Danny Walker's got a few inroads out of dummy half.
He's so quick in here, he's so fast out of dummy half.
Yeah, it's just Taylor Ray there with the ball over the top. Noah Faluma just got high.
Yeah.
Ahead of the inside man.
Yeah, he's finished it well, hasn't he? And you know, he's had to juggle and readjust, but he's done well. But they'll be disappointed, will York, because they've come out of the blocks really quick, and York just haven't matched them, have they, at the moment? You know, that the error didn't help us. You know, that put us one down straight away. So,
well, I think that's where if you look at how we've performed in these first 3 rounds, we've been I think generally on the whole pretty good with our ball control, pretty good with our discipline, and pretty good at where we've turned the ball over, how we've ended our sets.
Yeah.
And we've had some wonderful defensive efforts too to support that. But again, if we're going to cough up possession easily like we have done, then when you're playing against good sides like Warrington, they'll punish you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we haven't had any good ball, have we, down there yet? We haven't attacked in their 20 yet. We haven't had a go at them. So you know, it's still early days, isn't it? And I think still believe that if we're within a score at half time, You know, I think York are always in arm wrestle if they're within a score, you know, so, and we've proved that 2 out of 3 games, so, you know, York need to respond now. I think this is really important now, how we come back, because, you know, this is sort of furthest we've been down early doors.
I was just about to say, this is the first time we've probably experienced this, isn't it?
Yeah. So, you know, KR, we went a little bit further behind, we call it back, and Leeds eventually grew away from us, but we were never instantly this far behind, were we? So.
No, not at all.
So we need a bit of a reaction here from York.
Well, I was doing a bit of reading this week, Paul, and
was it because it was National Book Week? Did you get dressed up?
Well, no, I didn't get dressed up.
What did you go at?
Well, there you go, mate. It was National Book Week, wasn't it, earlier this week? I'm sure there was plenty of parents across the country that were
looking at you thinking, what's he wearing?
Oh, you know what I mean? That were probably, well, you know, let's be honest, would have been probably running around last minute trying to cobble a costume together for their children to wear to school for National Book Day. I know I've had to do that a couple of times, lastminute.com.
So go on, you were reading. Sorry, back to the serious element.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing some reading this week and discovered this this towel using cow.
A what?
A towel. A tool using cow. I read about. So in Austria, they reckon these scientists in Austria have reported the first known case of a cow using a tool. Get this: a pet cow named Veronica was filmed using a broom to scratch herself. Can you believe that? I came across
what
it
was
this
the
week.
book called?
It wasn't a book. I just did some reading. I never said I read a book. I just doing some reading this week, and I came across this fact, and I thought, what?
Veronica, the
Veronica,
broom wielding
a cow used a broom to scratch itself. So.
Oh, for scratching? I thought you meant for cleaning up.
No, well. Anyway,
I had pictures of it going around. Yeah,
scientists in Austria have confirmed this. They have confirmed this. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Wow.
There you go.
I don't know what you put in the search engine to come up with an answer
well,
like that. I hope you delete your history regularly.
Oh, wowzers. Well, listen, let's look at some other fixtures in Super League this week. Obviously, the Lee Leopards are hosting the Catland Dragons tonight. Both have had different starts to their
Very
seasons.
Much so. Well, I mean,
what do you see tonight? A Lee victory or Catland?
Yeah, I mean, Catland are always that. Oh, they're away. He's in.
Ah, it's Taylor Ray.
Yeah. That's too easy. Far too easy.
Way too easy.
Really, that's poor defending.
Yep.
I mean, he's just stepped inside somebody, and you're never gonna get a finger on him after that. But somebody properly missed their man there. That was really poor defending.
Yeah, once again, I mean, there was some warning shots fired, wasn't there? About a few minutes earlier, they came down attacking to their left, Warrington, and got through our right edge on the outside. And this time it's Walker out of dummy half. He finds Sneed, digs into the line, out the back to Williams. Finds Taylor Ray, and
he's gone between Wood and I think, is it Liam as well? Yeah,
Harris, yep, he has. Basically, he's just
too easy.
He's gone the outside of Wood with his pace there as Taylor Ray, and then
just dropped his shoulder
as well. Yeah,
just dropped his shoulder and gone underneath him. So, but again, that's defensively that's really poor. Which that's where we've been strong. Defensively, we've been really good. He'll be bitterly disappointed with Mash over that.
Yeah, it's not the best start for the Knights.
It isn't.
But you called it before the game, didn't you, Paul? It was going to be a different challenge tonight.
Yeah. Pace,
against a team that's got speed and skill, and it's a dry night.
Yeah, it's perfect conditions. Yeah, it's especially for their brand of rugby.
Correct. But yeah, we'll talk about the other fixtures. So the Lee Leopards are hosting.
I mean, they had a disastrous weekend last weekend, didn't they? Because I mean, obviously the Leopards got beat 54-0, I think, wasn't it, by Wigan? And the same weekend, I believe their reserves played Wakefield and got beat by 70 points to 0 or something.
Yes,
you know, that's over the course of it. I mean, they're two massive defeats for a squad as such, isn't it? But I think because Apape's not playing, was he? I don't think Apape played last week. And
they are missing a few leads, to be fair.
He's a massive loss to them.
I don't disagree.
But, you know, they're the sort of team, they'll bounce back, will Lee. They're too good not to bounce back.
So you're backing Lee to win tonight against Catlin?
Yeah, I think so, yes. Yeah, wait for the score to flash up. So, but another thing, I mean, you know, historically, I mean, Catalan got well beat at home, didn't they, the other week by Saints, didn't they? And you know, Saints had a sort of a clunky start their first game. But they've tidied themselves up, and I just, you know, historically they don't always travel well, do they, Catalan? So I'd take Lee. I think it'll be a little bit of backlash from them, you know. Yeah. I mean, it's the Borough derby, isn't it? You know, and they basically they got handed themselves back to their own little part of Wigan, didn't they? And I think they've got a point to prove. So yeah, I'd take Lee tonight, I think.
Yep, I probably don't disagree with you there, but they are missing a few troops, so don't be surprised if you see the Frenchies nick it tonight over there at the LSV. And, at the moment in our game here, Warrington are in full control as they lead 16 points to 0. And that's a great tackle again from the Wolves, Joe. Yeah, they're certainly in control at the moment.
They are, yeah, they're very dominant at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah. Like you said, we've not enjoyed, from a York perspective, a lot of good field position at the moment. We've not been able to earn that right at this stage, and once again we'll be kicking from inside our own half.
Yeah, not particularly great positional end to the set, is it? So
no. We're looking ahead to tomorrow's Super League. Some tasty fixtures tomorrow. St Helens host the Bradford Bulls.
Yeah, so
that's it. You know, that's going to be exciting. So Paul Rowley, coach of St Helens, against Kurt Haggerty, the coach of Bradford. It was Rowley's former assistant coach at Salford.
Salford.
So,
you
know, two good friends
going
head to head there.
Well, so
that'll be interesting. And both probably have a similar style or approach to how they want to play the game, with more of an attacking ethos. How do you see that one going, Paul?
I mean, Saints had a big win last week, didn't they? They had a good win on the road.
I'll tell you what was announced today. Mark Percival has agreed.
Because there was a big rumour he was leaving.
There was a lot of discontent around that. But he's secured his future with St Helens moving forward.
He's a good player.
Great player.
You know what you're getting with him, don't you?
Mate.
Very consistent.
No, good player.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it's going to be a challenge for Bradford. Bradford are going to be challenged this season, just like York are, just like Toulouse are, because they're the teams that have come up, and they've got the teams that have got to adapt the most in lots and lots of different ways. And Bradford will take a fantastic following with them, but St Helens, having lost the first game and then they've bounced back and had a big win last week, they'll be going into that very buoyant. So, and I think the fact that it's at St Helens, I'd probably edge for St Helens in that one.
Yep. I think you're probably right. I think Saints at home should edge that one. I don't disagree with you. The other one on the Saturday is Toulouse hosting Wigan. Wow, what a start to the season they've had. Paul Harrison, talk to me about that.
How do you think Ollie Ashelbot's feeling? We're gonna play 3 games and 3 fullbacks.
Well, hang on a minute. The Knights have just recovered the high ball.
They've got a penalty,
and they've got a penalty, I think.
High shot.
Right, we'll come back to that in a minute. We'll talk the other rounds of the Super League in a moment as the York Knights. Well, we've literally 19 minutes played in this first half so far. This is the first attacking opportunity
this is our best set we've
had. So we'll call it from here. Ball goes to McShane, out the back to Paul Vaughan, who tries to drive the legs, but he's met by 3.
He'll get a good welcome committee, won't he?
100%, mate. Ball's played there. Xavier Varr carries hard, drive the legs.
He's a big lad,
Pistons are pumping as he gets within a metre of the try line. McShane shapes left, comes right to Vaughan. Vaughan out the back. Is he over?
Oh, he's close.
He's just short. Very close. A little trick play there at the back. Harris wide to Ben James Bishop off the right foot. The scramble defence.
I think he's in. I think he's
scored. I think he
scored.
I think he is. Yes,
he is.
Ref's
gone backwards. Yeah, he scored. Get it in. So there we go. First time we've been in there 20.
Fantastic.
We've come up with points. That's a great reply.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Paul. A wonderful response. Like we said, the first quarter of this game, it's been all Warrington. They've had the field position. They've had the opportunities, and to be fair to them, they have been clinical.
Yeah.
Getting that 16-point lead, but it's come off the back of Matty Arthur competing on the high kick.
And there's the ice. Yeah,
and then it's Josh Soulis who gives away penalty for a high tackle on Nick Williams. And then
He's done well as Ben Jones, because there's 4 defenders there?
Yeah, he's done extremely well.
You know, Liam, it's a bit of a trademark pass, and he didn't really execute it perfectly because he hovered a little bit, didn't he? But Ben Jones has done fantastically well to get over from there.
He's done really, really well. So like you
yeah,
said,
it's a great
short
reply.
side play. Short side play was there. Harris, ball over the top to Ben Jones Bishop. He comes off the right foot. He bumps off Mark Sneed, says, get out of my way.
Yeah. And
then obviously he evades the cover defence coming over and crashes over for a well-deserved try.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he's great finish. He's done really, really well. And as I said, that's the first time we've been in there 20, you know, so we got a repeat set and we've made most of it. We've proper capitalised. It's really good. And we've got a goal kicker as well.
We do.
I might speak too soon as normal, but let's see. He certainly helped us last week. 2 off touchline last week.
Oh yes, he's got it. Yes, he has.
Great kick.
Wonderful kick, Danny Richardson.
I think the only concern here is I think Geordie Thompson's gone off the field.
Oh.
And it looked like he was having trouble with a shoulder. And Mash was talking to him and he looked extremely concerned. So I hope it's nothing too much, because he'll be a massive loss, will Geordie? Because he's an 80-minute man, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm not far off it. Yeah, it's disappointing, but certainly, I suppose, brings the game alive as Noel Falumo decides to catch it and go himself, but he's been ambushed here by the Warrington defenders as they attempt to drive him into touch, but he manages to stay in the field of play. It means it's a tough carry for Nick Williams coming off the sideline as he's met by 3.
It looked as
blue jerseys.
I think has Bamford come on?
Yep.
And so McShane must have gone to 13, I would imagine.
Yeah, agreed. He'll play a ball playing 13 role now, Macca. They go short side now.
All right, yeah, just hope that's not too serious for Geordie, because he's a massive loss for York.
No. York trying to move the point of attack in yardage here at the back to Matt.
Go on! Go on! Go on!
What a try!
Fantastic! What a try!
Oh, wow.
Brilliant! Wow! North to south, what a try!
Brilliant.
Well, technically it's south to north, isn't it, that way?
Yeah. Well, listen, mate.
I don't care which way it is, he's over back at line, that's the big thing. What a try. It was a fantastic fend, wasn't it? Just give him half a gap, and then he just delayed that pass, didn't he? Round fullback, brilliant.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's a wonderful attacking play from in their own half. Yeah, they move the point of attack from left to right. Ball goes out the back to Mataafa, and like you said, it was like a cobra striking.
And then he just delayed,
wasn't it?
Yeah. Wow, brilliant.
Get out my way, and he does that.
What a great try.
Fends away Danny Walker. Goes through, and like you said, the presence of mind to slow up, he dummies through us, and then he finds the Bamford, who's supporting up the middle third. Brilliant try from York.
Great try from York. What a reply. We said we needed a response, and wow.
Well, there we got it, mate.
What a response. 2
tries within 3 minutes. You can't ask any more than that. But that was a great try. Wonderful move. Attacking from deep in their own half. Great ball movement. Some lovely connected play between Harris and Richardson out the back.
Back in the game.
And then finds Mataafa. And Mataafa, brilliant individual play. Defend off Danny Walker in that fashion. And then make the actual line break.
We were talking,
have the patience to make that pass
how
play.
strong it said. He's not the fastest, but his strength makes up for that. Maybe that half a yard, innit? But to be honest, once he hit that gap, he looked pretty sharp then, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Great, lovely little hesitation though, wasn't it?
Yeah, lovely play, and it's game on now, isn't it? At 16 points to 12. What a comeback from the York Knights. Xavier Varr looks to carry strong off the back fence.
Yeah, he's improving every week. He's a big unit, isn't he?
He's a big unit.
He's got some punch power, hasn't he? And he's he's adapting. He's getting used to the team, the environment, the game, the pace, everything. And he just improves a little bit week on week.
He certainly does. Oh. So going back to the other rounds that we were talking about earlier there, Paul. So Toulouse-Wigan. Do you see?
So what I was saying was, Ollie Ashelbo, who's been brilliant, you know, at start of season. So and it's absolutely, it's just a massive coincidence. But Wigan have played 3 games, and 3 fullbacks are out for the season.
Yeah.
Blake, was it Taff at Cass?
Oh, Kai Taylor-Ray makes a half break. Sorry, Paul. But Jay Field, he's missing now, is he?
He's had his appendix out, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Appendicitis, yeah. So there's a curse of the fullback at the moment.
I mean, Toulouse, they're good at home, they're strong at home, and they've set off really, really well. But Wigan have got too much for them. Even without Jay Field, I think they're too strong.
I think just in the way they're playing at the moment too. They're in a rich vein of form.
They are, yeah.
So
I mean, Field's a massive loss to them, don't get me wrong. But, you know, they've got so much depth, haven't they? They'll get somebody else in it. I mean, crikey, you think they're worried about losing Jai Field, and they've got Bevan French who can play full-back 6, wherever, sort of thing. So
they've got an abundance of talent at their disposal, have Wigan, and I agree. I think they'll be too strong for Toulouse, even though it's over in the south of France, and even though Toulouse have had a wonderful start to their Super League campaign.
All the 3 teams that have come up have done fantastic. All the talk about expansion and that they can't survive and cope, and I know it's early days and it's round 3 or 4, but for all of them to have had 2 wins under the belts, a fantastic achievement.
I don't disagree at all, Paul. At all.
And 2 of them with our funding.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So I just think Wigan will have too much. It's very early doors, but you sort of which teams are going to set up and be there or thereabouts. And Wyre, to be fair, have set off really well. Leeds have looked very good. We obviously saw them first hand play York, and they look good. And I think it went under the radar how good they were, and the people talking about that York were poor and things like this. And I think it was a bit unfair on Leeds almost, because Leeds were very good. And then of course they backed it up by going to Vegas and absolutely annihilating Hull KR. So but Hull KR have such a roller coaster start to the season, haven't they? So
they have indeed. 6 again there.
Yeah, don't help again.
From York, so the Warrington Wolves
we don't need to give them more tackles, no. They're good enough. That looked forward. That looked forward.
It did look forward.
Yeah, that was far.
Short pass from Curry to Yates, looked forward. Warrington now looking to apply the pressure on the York line. It's a short ball there.
Done well, because there was no marker, was there? Marker didn't get up.
Sipley almost goes over. Poor pass from Walker at dummy half.
It's landed.
6 again.
Just got to ground. Well done.
Yeah, nice work there, Toa. Scrappy intercept there for Warrington.
It was, it was an awful pass, wasn't it, out of dummy half, which you don't expect from them, do you?
No, not at all, mate. Not at all. Hey, final game of the round then. Huddersfield hosting Hull Kingston Rovers.
Noah
Faluma!
I thought he was away.
Great footwork from Noah Faluma.
Great yardage again.
Nikhil Williams now carries, and we'll probably just come back to the action for a moment as McShane now looks to drop off Justin Sangare, who's just come off the bench. He'll be looking to add some punch and power going forward for the York Knights. He stands in the tackle, plays the ball. Last one goes to Danny Richardson, puts it up high. Taylor Ray underneath it, catches it.
He's lost it.
Oh my goodness. It's at Williams, Nikhil Williams. Wow, what an error from Taylor Ray. He catches it like
just dropped it
with
nobody near him.
And then he just drops it cold. Ball at the back down to Harris. Harris at the back down to Mataafa.
He's in.
He's over.
He's in. Woohoo!
Another try for the Knights.
What's going on again? Wow. Talk about capitalising. Wow.
Evan right off the Knights.
What a comeback this is.
Fantastic. Toa Mataafa finishes off. A wonderful try for the York Knights, but it's come off the back of a
howler, wasn't it?
A howler.
There's nobody near him. It was. I'm presuming he was trying to swap hands or something like that.
Not sure what happened.
We'll see it in a minute, but it was. There's just no pressure. I mean,
he's done a wonderful. Listen,
he's doing his little scooping it in one hand.
It was a wonderful catch because it kind of just fell short of him. He dived and caught it well.
But again, look at the strength.
Yeah, Mataafa just fending off.
Oh, it was a poor tackle. Tanganoa.
Yeah, he fends off Tanganoa. But again, it was a lovely ball movement from the Knights, attacking from left to right. Yeah. The connection between Richardson and Harris again on display. Some great line runners as well as options, which creates the opportunity and space out the back for Mataafa. Yeah. And he gets that strong left-hand fend.
Yeah, his fend's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, that's twice.
Tanganoa. and he scores.
What a reply from York.
So, yeah.
I think at 16-0, Warrington were sort of looking at how many we out this be.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, if Danny's got his kicking boots with him here, we've just nicked in front, and it looks pretty good. Oh,
lovely,
it looks very good.
Lovely.
Brilliant stuff. What a reply. Brilliant from York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Again, great ballman. Harris.
Just pure strength, isn't it? Pure strength.
Matt Arthur.
Yeah.
Again, we spoke about him pre-game, I highlighted him pre-game.
Yeah.
He's been in great form for the night so far.
Yeah, he has, very much
so. He's growing in confidence.
He's growing his stature as well, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh my goodness! What have I just seen?
Well, we've just seen what we've just seen at the other end, haven't we?
Correct.
Just a mirror image.
Oh, Justin Sangare is he's just had a look up, I think, to see what was coming at him, and he took his eyes off the ball.
Hey, dear me.
And oh my goodness.
Oh well, it's another type of test, isn't it? So.
Well, just like you said, we saw a howler at one end with Kai Taylor-Ray just dropping the ball cold when he had no pressure on him. And we've just seen the same with Sangare. He just obviously had a look up, wasn't looking where the ball was, and he
took
just
an eye off
sort of snatched at the ball, didn't he? But anyway, the Wolves now off the scrum. Ball goes down this left-hand side. Toby King tries to get the better of Sam Wood, doesn't so. Taylor-Ray at a dummy half, skimming across the line, looking to duck under, leg driving, but he's put back and put on his back, in fact, by Jesse D. Six again. Held on too long there, Jesse D. Drop-off play from Sneed to Ben Curry.
We didn't, knock on and then a 6 again. We're just soaking on pressure onto ourselves here, aren't we?
Plays short there to Sneed, wide to Williams, out the back.
Stay with him, man.
That's all
right.
It's good edge defence from York there on that left edge.
Yeah,
so get across
just matching up out there. That's all they need to do.
Wide pass there, Williams. As he finds.
Get his arms, get the ball. That's good. That's good.
Joe Philbin, I think it is there.
Yeah, Philbin's on, isn't he? Yeah.
Yep, that's Philbin. Again, out the back to Sneed. Short ball there to Stone. Stone with some footwork. Sam Stone. That's a good try.
Oh.
That was a good try, a good line from Sam Stone.
Yeah, again, he's
disappointing for the Knights.
Yeah, he's not a million miles from his first try, is it? He's
come off that right foot.
Yeah, he's come inside again, and he's reached. He can lean out from 5 metres out, can't he, and still reach line.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I just wonder if they're going to. I didn't know if he lost this. Has he gone over and grounded it? Have they confirmed try?
Not yet. They haven't confirmed it yet. They'll be looking at it at the moment. But again, it's Sam Stone. He beats the tackle of Danny Richardson.
He grounds it, then it comes out. Yeah.
So he runs a lovely in-line on the inside shoulder of Richardson. He beats Richardson, and he actually beats the inside defence of Denise Barfoot as well, because he come back off that right
inside.
forward.
Yeah. When all defence was drifting left on it. Yeah.
Just gets those
sliding
inside
and
shoulders.
just come back on inside. Yeah.
It's disappointing there for the Knights.
It is. Yeah. So. It is, because we've had a 20-minute spell there where we've been very good. So it's a shame. But again, it's off an error, isn't it? An error, and then a 6 again straight away. It's like just inviting it onto ourselves, aren't we? And you just can't do it to teams like this.
Well, I think if you look at the context of this first half, I think Warrington, let's be honest, I think they started fast. They came out the blocks. Caught us a little bit, just not quite on it to start with, and sort of sucker punches, I should say, there, get that 16-0 lead. But then we just had that little spell there where back-to-back tries, got ourselves back into the contest. Poor mistake from, obviously, Taylor-Ray, gifted us the field position, and we were capitalised on that, which was outstanding. And then we've just obviously done the same, gifted them field position, and they've just capitalised. So,
it was good entertainment.
It's great entertainment, it is. Because at 16-0 down, you're thinking, wow, what's happening? Yeah. But we found a way to get back into it and get in front, but obviously the wide.
I think that's a good thing, is that we've got back into the game, and we've proved we can score, 100%. We've proved we can match them. 100%. But we can't afford to give penalties. 6 again. It's not. It's the errors, isn't it? The errors are painful.
Well, to be fair, like I said pre-game, we've been generally pretty good with our ball control and our discipline in these sort of early rounds, and it's kept us in those contests and put us in a position to win games. Obviously, off the back of our defensive prowess as well. I think we've defended really, really well for one another. Certainly the 2 victories that we achieved. So, yeah, but like you said, different test tonight. Taylor Ray looking to make a half break there, but yeah, certainly be a little bit disappointed. Anyway, Mark Sneed goes high. Ben Jones Bishop, no pressure, takes it.
Yeah,
solid,
reliable, very reliable, yeah.
Agree with you there. So York will start
very deep.
Set 10 metres off their own try line as Matt Arthur looks to carry strong out of backfield, and he does that.
Always goes forward.
Anyway, did you know tomorrow is officially Dentist Day tomorrow? Did you know that, Paul?
Dentist Day?
Yep.
I was there this week.
It's officially Dentist Day. So,
can you not tell?
Well, you can tell you've not been to Turkey for your teeth, have you?
No, definitely not.
No chance, mate. Do you even brush them?
Yeah, but I'm not telling you what with.
Have you had any work done to your teeth?
Well, I've had some taken out. Does that count?
Well, yeah.
No.
Were they replaced?
No. It helps me breathe more easily if you leave a few holes in there.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, mate, my claim to fame is at my age I've not had one filling.
Really?
How good is that? No.
Wow, that is impressive.
So whether you put that down to genetics or you put it to really good dental hygiene, I don't know. So, but that's my claim to fame on the.
We'll go with dental hygiene.
100%.
Go with that.
I think a good genetics combination of the both.
Yeah, it's not through lack of effort, but yeah, there's a couple. To be honest, it's broken teeth. That's been my issue. I've broken teeth. So when they break and it's they're sort of beyond repair sometimes. So that's been my issue. So. Knock on.
Yep.
Little knock on.
His claim it's been stolen.
So was it Dentist Day today, is it, or tomorrow?
Tomorrow, mate, is officially Dentist Day.
Dentist Day? It's a Saturday.
No, actually, it's today. It's today.
Ah, right,
no, Friday, yeah, sorry, mate.
So did they all leave early?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, I'm just filling.
I don't know. I don't know, Paul. That was horrendous.
Can you crown that?
Yeah, I'll tell you another day it is today as well. National Frozen Food Day. How about that? It's National Frozen Food Day.
Same day as it's Dentist Day.
Same day as Dentist Day.
Can't be a good thing,
National Frozen Food Day. What's in your freezer at the moment? Talk me through that.
Fish fingers for Finn.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, you can't beat a fish finger sandwich. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. No frozen fruit? Frozen berries?
Oh,
I've got the frozen blackberries and all that in mind. And
well, you get the bags of wobbly berries now, don't you? They're a bit cheap. Well, it don't matter, does it? I mean, by the time they've thought out, they're all wobbly anyway. You don't get a raspberry that's perfect and it comes out of the freezer and it's still perfect. It's squashed, isn't it? So, peas.
Peas, you got your frozen peas, yeah.
Just in case.
That's standard, mate. That's stock standard frozen peas.
They're just there for injuries.
Stock standard frozen peas, mate. I had you down for a bit of a...
Oh, I'll tell you what I have gotten, though, that I do like. Mr. Brain's pork faggots.
What the...
Have you
Please explain to our viewers what they are.
It's like a pork minced meatball in a rich gravy. Oh, they're in a gravy. But for some reason, they always come frozen.
Sounds gorgeous.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely with mash. I ain't got any of that in the freezer. But you can have it with peas and mash and gravy. Honestly, you can't go wrong.
Anyway, listen, let's get back to the action. There's a minute to go here before half-time. Yorker on the attack. Xavier Varr carries strong. 15 out for the Warrington try line. Barnford moves to his left. McShane out the back there to Richardson. Richardson over the top there to Nuafaluma. The scramble defence and Warrington get across. Nuafaluma comes off the left foot. But he's been ambushed there by Wolves players and he's been put into touch. But a penalty has been awarded, has it? Oh, no, it hasn't. No.
Has he given a knock-on, I think?
No, he's just been...
knock-on, I think. I think he's giving... I mean, they're all celebrating at Warrington players, aren't they?
He's obviously knocked the ball on. We see Nuafaluma comes off the left foot, but he was ambushed by the Warrington defenders. There was about 4 in attendance, and they drag him over the sideline.
They dragged him into touch. Yeah, they just dragged him into touch, yeah.
Yep, the referee says that's fine.
So, culinary cuisine here is this is one for you. You'll love this. This is true Yorkshire blend. This. So what you do, you keep these in freezer as well. Giant Yorkshire puddings. It's cheating, I know. It's Aunt Bessie's.
Right.
Big giant Yorkshire
Aunt
pudding.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Giant Yorkshire pudding, yeah.
Yeah.
Mashed potato. Put it round edge.
Ooh, sounds gorgeous.
And fill it with curry.
What?
It's absolutely delicious. Try it.
Wow.
And come next time we're on, tell me whether you liked it or not.
Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Well, there you go. That's the half-time siren that's gone. Fantastic half of rugby league football we've got to enjoy here at the LNER Community Stadium. And at the moment, it's the Warrington Wolves who have a slender lead over the York Knights, 22 points to 18. The Wolves raced off to a 16-0 lead within the first 15 minutes of the contest, but then the Knights were able to come back and get back-to-back tries within the 3-minute spell. A wonderful try.
Yeah, it was a couple of really good tries.
They were.
Toa was a big influence in that, in two of them tries. But I think, you know, again, York just showing that they've got that grit, they've got that resilience, they can arm wrestle with the best. You know, Warrington have come here in really good form. They will come here as big favourites as well. Get off to a fantastic start. We talked early doors, didn't we, about their pace and how they'll come out, and they did, and everything we said happened. But York, you know, just showed that they can match it with the best, and three fantastic responses, and Danny Rich kicking them from all over the place, and all of a sudden we're in front. And if it won't, I mean, I know they'll be crying error and all, but you know, York then gifted them basically field position to get the noses in front.
Well, you could probably argue the two errors, the error made by Taylor Ray, and we score off the back of that.
Yeah.
The error St. Gary makes that cancels each other out. You know, so probably Warrington just at the moment deserve to just be slightly edging it based on that. But
good stuff. It's good entertainment.
But it's great entertainment.
Great entertainment.
It's going to make for a cracking second half.
Definitely.
And we look forward to coming back to that.
Absolutely. And we offer a Yorkshire pudding with curry. And come on, let's
go.
I
want the faggots. So I want that pork faggots.
You've got to say it right. It doesn't sound right if you don't.
What is it? How do you say it? What is it?
Just
pork what?
Yeah, Mr. Brain's pork faggots.
Yeah, Mr. Brain's pork faggots. Right. We'll be back in a bit. So Hendo and Harro, we're going to get our half-time scran, mate. He's going the Yorkshire pudding with the curry. I'm going the Mr. Brain's pork faggots with mash and gravy. We're back soon.
Peace.
Well, we're back, folks. Ready for the second half with me, Hendo.
And me, Harro.
Harro. And we are underway as Warrington kick long and deep to their right-hand side, and it's Xavier Varr who carries out a backfield for the York Knights. Ball out the back. Coming out of backfield now.
So, half-time team talk today. Half-time then? Both camps, what do you think they're saying to it? What do you think coaches are saying to them?
Yeah, well, I probably think it's more around the defence, really.
Yeah.
I think both teams will be wanting to improve defensively. I think they've been caught on the edges. I think for us, yeah, Sam Stone's done us a couple of times coming back on that in-line off the right foot, so we need to sort some areas out of our defence on that left edge between 4-3 man. Then obviously, from a Warrington perspective, I think they'll be probably a bit more like, well, we started how we wanted to start, but then we just kind of lost our way a little bit.
Good tackle. Great tackle.
That's a great work there from Justice Sankare.
Good strength, yeah.
Absolutely. No, but I think both coaches will be talking about, I think they'll be pleased with some elements of the game, but they'll also be talking about probably the fact that, listen, we've just got to make sure we get our discipline right, our ball control right in the second half. I think that both teams are confident if we're inside the opposition's 20, we're going to score points.
Yeah, I think so,
Because both teams have showed that when they've been down there, they've asked genuine questions and they've been able to break each other's defensive lines. So on the flip side of that, the try line D has to be better. There has to be more energy from a York perspective, getting up, taking 10, getting that inside pressure. Same for the Warrington perspective as well. I think both teams have been guilty that the try line D hasn't really been good enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think I'm sure that I know it's very cliched, but they're going to mention errors. I mean, they both coughed it. It sort of cancelled itself out, didn't they? But the fact that they're giving such cheap errors away, it's costing points as well. So it's basic ball game management, isn't it? Really, is looking after the ball. So it's interestingly poised, isn't it? That's the thing. It's it's certainly ebbed and flowed as the game. So. Good to see if York have still got the amount of energy that they showed there.
It's a strong carry there from Sankare. Gets us almost up to the halfway line, and Liam Harris under pressure. Oh wow, that's good kick pressure there from Warrington.
Yeah, there's nothing in it, is there? He's gone for ball, hasn't he? So
Ben Curry, I think it was, applying the pressure on.
I think Ben Curry's come out. Well, I think they both got a bit of a knock, to be honest.
Yeah.
Liam looks like he's holding his arm, and Curry's hobbling slightly, isn't he? So
I think it's a dead leg. I think they've both sort of collided with their legs.
And Liam looks like he's holding his left arm, doesn't he, a little bit? Can you see on far side? See how he's just protected his left arm?
Good spot there, Harro. That's what those specs do for you, mate.
And I think he's signaling there's physio on far side, isn't he? He's having a word. Yeah. Whether it's just a dead arm or whether it's more, but
could be just a stinger.
But he certainly, he hasn't moved that left arm at all yet.
Danny Walker. He's a threat out of dummy half.
He's rapid, isn't he?
Yeah. They've got to be good around the ruck because he will exploit that ruck area if you're weak defensively.
Great take, great return.
What a return!
Go on, Ben. Go on, Bish.
Hasn't he been great? The veteran, Ben Jones-Bishop. Outstanding kick return there. Getting the side on the front foot, and Sam Wood now carries. And the Knights looking lively.
Put him into a good field position.
It does. Yeah, the halfway now on play 3, which is great. Sankare looking to get in between bodies, gets a late off right there to Barfoot, and Barfoot moves it over to Harris. And there was a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, he just didn't know whether he was getting it or not, did he? It was just.
Well, I think
but again,
it was a line. It was. Well, I think Harris was thinking, is he staying? I think he got bamboozled.
Yeah.
I think he thought Jesse D was holding out a little bit, so he was going to tip onto him, and then he sort of cut back late to Jesse, and I think that's where that little bit of confusion came. So, effectively, Warrington survived there, I guess, and they are now going to get a scrum, head and feed, centre field, 40 metres out from their own try line. Anyway, I don't know what the latest score update was with Catlan and Lee. I think it was 6-all the last I saw. Some pretty tough contest there. You bought me some sweets as well.
Yeah, well, I do look after you, don't I?
Good lad, mate. I love me sweets, as you know. Got a sweet tooth.
Well, obviously you've got fantastic teeth. We've already touched upon that. So do you want me to just leave the sugary ones out?
Hey, off the back of Dentist Day today, we've discovered that obviously I've got, I wouldn't say perfect teeth. Oh, there's an error.
Yep. Yeah, they've coughed the ball up.
I think it's a great tackle from Justin Sangare. He's for Sierra.
Is he challenging?
I think they might be challenging here.
I think they are, aren't they? Yeah. So.
Did you watch any of the Winter Olympics?
Yeah. I'd love to have a go at curling.
Would you?
Oh,
well, mate, it's funny you've just mentioned that because there's been a huge upsurge in interest.
I bet there has.
For curling in the UK off the back of the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, it's great.
They basically say it's chess on ice.
Well, it's balls on ice is how I look at it. So I used to play balls a lot of years ago when I was a nipper. Yeah. I know you're looking at me as if you don't believe me, but I used to play balls. So I just see it as it's balls on ice. I'd love to have a go. Maybe we could get that Austrian cow with its brush to have a go as well. Don't we?
Yeah. Great work.
I see what you
That's
shoot.
a good idea.
You're segueing this all in perfectly.
You know, mate, listen, that could be a great adventure. You know, setting the curling scene.
Yeah.
You know, bringing the theatrics with Veronica, the first tool-using cow.
The first curling cow.
Yeah. So for those listeners who missed the first half of the corner box, we were talking about.
Won it. Challenge successful.
We were talking about Veronica, who has been discovered by scientists in Austria as the first animal to use a tool. She effectively used a broom to scratch herself. So that's why Paul's using that.
I'm sure she can adapt to brushing the ice.
Potential entertainment piece for the new curling championships. Anyway,
what about the old the tea tray? Would you fancy a go on that?
On the what? Sorry,
on the tea tray.
Oh yeah.
Would you fancy that?
Oh, I don't know. No, that's it's probably a bit dangerous, isn't it? I'm not a daredevil, mate. To be fair, I'd probably give that one a miss, mate.
The luge, isn't it?
Yeah,
luge, yeah. It looks mental.
It's I don't know what possesses people.
Well, it's when do you learn? When do you find out?
Exactly. What makes you go? Do you know what? I want to do the luge. I want to be one of those guys or girls that lies on that thing and just There's
a bit of an error here again from Wire. And York capitalised defensively there, so again it was a bit of a mix-up, bit of misunderstanding between them.
But yeah, no, it's a funny one. Even with a lot of those Winter Olympics games, Paul, isn't it? Like you wonder, you know.
Should be a dropout, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Warrington.
So when do you think you find out that?
Yeah, I don't know.
The tea tray's for you, and because there can't be many tea tray courses in this country.
Who's doing it? Like, where do you do it? Like, exactly. Like
Italy.
London. Where's these luge clubs? But even like what was it? What's that movie? Cool Runnings.
Oh,
the Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, bobsled. Yeah.
How did they end up getting into the Winter Olympics with that? Like
dry track.
Mad, isn't it?
York got ball back here.
They have they?
Yeah.
Front
for a short drop, and they got the ball back.
You're right. Yeah, so Warrington got a repeat.
So we went. I know last time I think we spoke about holiday. We went to Bosnia last year. Went to Sarajevo, which was the place where Torval and Dean, for all those who were of a certain age, will remember, won a gold medal, and they did the bolero and things like that. It was amazing.
Oh yeah.
A lot of years ago. But then the Balkans War came. So they had the Winter Olympics in Bosnia. It was Yugoslavia back in the day.
Yeah.
And they've still got the luge course and the bobsleigh track. It's still there.
Wow.
And it's fortified concrete, and it's all insulated with this Russian insulation. God knows what it's made from. And it's a tourist attraction now. It's just covered in graffiti, but it's amazing to see, and you can walk along. Wow. You can walk the whole bobsleigh track, and it's just all graffiti art. It's fantastic to see. Really is. There you go. There's my connection to Winter Olympics.
Yeah, there's a travel tip.
Yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. Bosnia is a beautiful place.
Yeah, right. Fantastic.
So, because we mentioned history then.
Yeah.
Soft
try.
Too easy. Easy. George Williams. Blimey. Again, I'd be so disappointed defensively because he hasn't had to work hard for that, has he?
And it's come off the back of an error. You know, Justin Sangare, who's had some positive contributions this evening. He comes up with a bit of a loose offload, and Hopewade was able to pounce on. And that's what's given Warrington the field position and the impetus to be attacking the Knights line. And it's just a simple play. Danny Walker plays short to George Williams.
And
Williams just gets in between D and Harris. Yeah, it's a simple play. Williams gets on the inside shoulder of of Liam Harrison crashes over. Jesse D gets interested by Walker because Walker picks up, schemes around the ruck a little bit. That interests Jesse D to turn in.
Yeah.
And then it's just a nice line there from Williams, gets on the inside of Harris, one-on-one, gets over the try line. Disappointing try for the Knights.
Mash will be really disappointed with that, you know. Again, you know, I know we say again, he's been subbed his Sangari. He looks very dejected going off, doesn't he?
Right.
But you know, it's off errors. You know, they score points off errors. You know, so we're bringing them on. We're giving them ball 20 metres out, and they're going to punish you.
Yep.
Unfortunately, they're punishing us too easily because I don't think we really got set from the error. We were all a bit scrambled and all over the place. Oh, is it post? Missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that helps. All helps.
Well, it all helps, yeah.
So, anyway, a little bit of history. So, first time York ever played Warrington. Have a guess at what year it was.
Oh, goodness me. I'm going to say...
It's a tough question. I'll tell you.
Give me a...
was it in the 20s, the 30s, or the 40s?
Okay, so both been around long because Warrington have been around since 1876.
Yeah.
York have been around since 1868. So I'm going to say the 20s.
Yeah, it was 1928. Warrington won 12-3.
Wow. Where was the game played? Here?
No, Warrington.
Right.
The last time they played at the top level.
Who?
These two played each other at the top level.
Because actually, Warrington, to be fair, I think they're one of maybe the only British club that have always
never been relegated.
They've always been in the
top flight
the whole time they've been around.
Are you reading my script here?
No, I'm not actually. No, sorry, mate. No, I just don't know the facts.
So last time we played each other in the top flight, 84, 86 or 88?
84.
86.
Ah, damn.
York 6.
Yep.
Wire 34. 40 years ago since we played him.
Brilliant. Oh.
Biggest ever win in the league. There's 2 down. Is it 2 York players?
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I missed that there, Paul.
No, it's one of theirs. It's one each, isn't it?
I don't know.
He's struggling.
It's Paul Vaughan.
Vaughan is struggling.
No. He's not in a good way there, Vaughan.
He's really struggling, isn't he?
He's grimacing. He's clutching his shoulder. No, he's in a lot of pain.
He is.
I think he's going to have to...
I think it's 2 York players as well.
I think it is. I think it is. Something's happened here.
Yeah, it's 2 York players, isn't it, that are down. Oh, he's in loads of pain, isn't he?
See what happened here. He's off the plate. Or a little bit of a head clash. McShane and Vaughan. Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, God, we don't need those 2 out. Let's be honest. Let's be brutally honest. You know, these 2 old stages have been
big players for us.
Big for us at the start of this Super League season. You know, I think you noticed the difference when them 2 came off.
Yeah. I think again it's one of the when McShane goes off, you know, we know he goes off for a rest, but it's his impact when he comes back on, and we saw it against Hull KR, and we saw it against Hull as well, and he comes back on, and it's
but you noticed it even against Leeds when them 2 came off around the 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
Just it slightly dipped a little bit, didn't it? You know, in terms of performance levels. So it's not just what they bring from a playing point of view. It's how they also infect the rest of the team around them. You know,
absolutely.
With their positive actions.
Yeah, it's leadership, isn't it?
And encourages people around him. Yeah. But he's got a bit of a shiner.
Got a bit of a shiner.
Yeah, he has.
I think it's whether they're taking him off for HIA, innit? That's what they're discussing, I think, isn't it?
Well, because it'll be a green card, won't it? He'll get a green card otherwise.
Yeah.
So he'll have to go off now. Shane,
and Vaughan stayed on. Crikey, he looked in loads of pain, didn't he? Tough fellas, aren't they? Tough fellas.
Well, they have to be. It's a tough sport.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were going back to biggest ever league defeat for York was in 1950. Wire won 75-3.
75-3.
York's biggest ever victory was in 1959, and York won 27-2. Bit of a difference. It's our biggest victory. But
great stats.
In the year 2000, York played Wire in the Challenge Cup.
What year?
In year 2000.
Right.
Lee Breers scored 40 points on his own, and Wire won
84-1, wasn't it?
84-1.
Yeah, I remember that.
When did York decide to take 1?
Oh.
I don't know the answer.
I was going to say, have you got the time on that? That's well, for the you listen, somebody find out that for us, please. If you're at that game, you witnessed it. When did York decide to take the 1 point in their 84 points to 1 loss? That would love to know that.
So overall, with 39 plays, we played each other.
Look out, Danny Walker's going through almost.
Wyre have won 29, York have won 8 and 2 draws.
There we go, Williams out of dummy half now. A bit of tempo there. No, Fluma's isolated, but
one-on-one.
One-on-one there, but he does well. Thulis wraps him up though, but well done from Noah Faloma there to make the catch under pressure. It's a tough set here now for the Knights, isn't it, Paul, coming out of the back end?
Yeah. So, this is where Wyre want them now, isn't it? So, we've got a couple of injuries, a couple of key players who have had little bumps. One's gone off. They'll be happy putting us in corners, won't they now? What, with a 8-point lead? Yeah, 2-score lead. They'll be happy putting us in corners.
Still plenty of time.
Oh, ages. And we've proved we can go distance as well. Yeah,
we're fit. We compete hard. We've got a lot of competitive spirit.
York will have nothing to fear, and they won't be fearing anything.
No. It's a good kick from Richardson there. Yeah, interesting. So anything else been happening? Anything exciting happening this weekend for you, Paul?
I'll tell you what's happening tomorrow. It's the start of the, what was the NCL? It's the NCRL now.
Oh, yeah,
the conference. Course. And it's Derby Day in York.
It is. And
it's a double header as well. So Heworth travel across the city over the river to York Acorn. A-team kicks off at 12 o'clock. And then the open age first teamers, they kick off at 2:30. So people of York, if you're enjoying your rugby, there's another opportunity to get a little bit of a fix of rugby, and
absolutely,
and you can't beat Derby Day. No. It's always a great occasion.
No.
And everything that goes on the pitch stays on the pitch, and they're all best of mates.
What
afterwards.
Are you expecting there in terms of crowd for that tomorrow? What do you normally get in those?
To be honest, I won't be surprised if it was 500 or 600 there.
Yeah, good.
Maybe more. Yeah. So.
Fantastic.
But yeah, it's going to be a challenge without a doubt. Heworth have got. I probably know more about Heworth than I do about Acorn.
Sure.
I don't know what Acorn's team looks like this year. I know they've lost a couple of players.
I think a few have retired, haven't they?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean they've got some of their young old ones like Elliot Bulmer, who's not even 30, I don't think, or maybe he's 30 now. He's packed in. He's too old. Jordan Potter's another one. All these 30 years old and they're packing in. What's up with them?
Well, it's just it's commitment, isn't it? Taylor Ray, he's just broke the line. He runs around Richardson. He comes back inside. He's turned
Still
Richardson
going.
Inside out, but I can't. Oh, great tackle.
I think Barmouth got a leg on him, didn't he?
Just done enough.
Wow.
Because I'll tell you something, he didn't fancy that. It was a wonderful kick from Danny Richardson.
It was.
A spiral torpedo bomb.
It bounced. He didn't even get hold of it.
He didn't want a bar of it, did he, to catch it? But he let it bounce, and then he collected it, and he just...
Tackle.
He broke the kick chase line with ease and with speed. But you've got to credit the Knights' defence to get back. And then what I'll admire the most is the players getting back behind the ball quickly, getting back behind the ball.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Dangerous.
Warrington looking dangerous now, close to the try line. Danny Walker at dummy half, scheming, looking both sides. Comes to his left, and it's Curry who's over. Soft try. And that will disappoint. That will disappoint the York Knights supporters.
Close range tries. That's about 3 or 4 close range tries, isn't it, now that York have conceded?
It's a disappointing one to concede. Nothing fancy about the play.
It's disappointing because I think the kick that we put in was brilliant. And he didn't catch it. He made a little bit of a mess of it, but he got lucky. But I mean, fair play to him. He's made 70 metres off back of it as well.
That's it. So it's the kick chase line was broken, and you can't. The thing is, when you're playing against fullbacks who have got this speed, agility, and athletic prowess, as this young kid Taylor Ray has, you have to present a straight line in your kick chase, or you have to time your kicks where as he catches it, you land on him. Or you kick to the wingers. You don't kick to him because he's a genuine run threat, and it's just showed there.
I think the thing, I get what you're saying about the straight line defence, but I think the fact that the ball bounced, the straight line sort of, because they think, you know, where's this ball going, you know, so that they sort of attack the ball, and all of a sudden that straight line becomes slightly disjointed, doesn't it?
I get it.
So, but he absolutely exploited it.
But that's the thing, it's hard. You got, you know, when you know you identify that there's a fullback with a run threat like him, but the same with Ashall Bott. You don't want to kick to them with a broken kick chase line. You know, you need to either kick to the wingers, land on them. It takes away that ability that for them to exploit that. Because there's going to be times in a game where you're not going to get your kick chase line right. But if it goes in his hands, you know he's a threat. So kick away from him. Or if you are going to kick it to him, you've got to literally have your chase team on him. So as soon as he catches it, you bang, dock him. So he got no chance to run. And unfortunately, we didn't have that.
Yeah, we didn't do any of them in the end, did we really? So, you know, the fact that, you know, he had the fact that it bounced and he had time to recover it, and then
assess where he went.
Literally facing the wrong way, he's turned around and he's come other way. You know, there he's facing that way, and he managed to straighten up and come to the other side of the field. But again, close, short-range try. You know, again, I think they'll be disappointed, Will York, with that. Just a barge of a try in it from a few metres. It's a good kick, is this?
It's a great kick-off.
Got ball back. Got ball back.
Great kick-off from William Harris.
Yeah.
Now Faluma gets the ball back, and is it Josh Griffin now carrying?
Yeah, Griffin's on, isn't he?
Yeah.
See, Thompson's not come back, has he? So.
No, you highlighted him early in the game. You thought he looked in a world of pain, didn't you, mate? Jet Martin, great leg drive from Jet Martin.
Great carry.
Gets within 5 minutes of the try line. Barfoot now tries to go himself. Good strength from Barfoot. Oh, but he's denied. Thought he was getting over there.
Yeah, just good defence.
Yeah, it was good defence.
Turned him round, didn't
Richardson with a 20-metre pass to McShane, out the back to Harris, goes over to Ben Jones Bishop. Bishop back off the right foot, doesn't have the ability to get through this time. Good cover defence from Warrington. Last tackle now. Harris, 2-pass shift to McShane. McShane shows it, tries to grubber it. Curry.
Oh, he's played it. He played it a second time.
Six again. Great line there. Oh, good tackle there from Hopawate. It had to be, because Griffin looked like he was through.
I think he's gone wrong ways, Liam, there.
Yeah, Nicky Williams trying to scheme, bounce, offloads.
He's done well.
Ball
Keep it
goes
alive.
Back to McShane. McShane goes to the right to Jesse D. He tries to skip on the outside of Sneed. Sneed knocks the fence down, makes the tackle. Good tackle from Mark Sneed. Wide pass now from Wood to McShane. Coming centre field now with Paul Vaughan. Leg drive from Vaughan.
Carry.
Gets to centre field, 15 metres away from the Warrington try line.
Look how far offside they are.
Yeah, they're way offside that last side. And it's a nice short pass. A good tackle though. Well read there from George Williams. Griffin tried to bounce the outline on him. Richardson now. Dummies, short, plays out the back to McShane. Another wide pass to Harris. Harris trying to step off the right foot. He's had some joy in recent weeks with that right foot step. Sam Wood beats one tackle, gets between bodies, laid offload there as well. To D.
Where's our big man?
Finds
go on, Volney! Yeah! Oh, he'll like that one right in front of the fans.
Oh, and he kicks the ball into the fans as well. He's happy.
Done well there, York. Kept that ball alive really, really well.
Absolutely.
2 or 3 times. They were half tackled, but they managed to keep recycling it. They've done really, really well. Yeah,
some good off-the-cuff play there. Once again, they try to move the point of attack from left to right.
Yeah.
Some wide passes out the back. You know, Harris had a crack off his right foot, couldn't quite.
Yeah, because a couple of times it looked like it had broken down. You know, again here, you know, Liam, he sort of got nowhere to go, and he made some. Sam Wood did well. He kept it alive, didn't he?
Yeah, he done
well. Again, look how well he's done there to get that out.
Yep, absolutely.
And then you were just waiting for the big man to appear. There he is.
Nice work.
Great, yeah, it's good try again. Good stuff from York. Yes, it's good. It's expansive stuff. They're just keeping it alive, aren't they?
Yep, the Chancellor arm there, like you said. They're trying to get to this right, to their right edge.
And Vaughan from 30 yards out.
Good try.
That's what he'll say anyway.
Yeah. But again, like you said, there wasn't much doing. I thought Warrington were defending their try line pretty well there, but it was Sam Wood who got in between bodies, late offload.
Yeah.
And then Danny Richardson adds the extras, and now it's 32 points to 24.
24. Still that 2-score game, but again, you know, I mean, last time we scored 2 on back of it, didn't we? So.
We certainly did.
You know, again, whether it's just that bit of momentum shift that we need.
Absolutely. Well, we're in for a good final quarter of this match, that's for sure. Plenty of time.
they'll still fancy. I mean, because the thing is, they're in game, aren't they?
They're in the game. Like you said,
and they're competing.
They're competing.
It's a good kick.
Oh, it's a good kick. Oh, is that a?
I think it's off his legs, isn't it?
It's off his legs. Yep, he got away with that one.
Yeah.
I think was it Nick Williams. Can't see. There's too many heads in the way. I think it was Nick Williams there. It's come off his legs, thankfully. I think it's Jack Martin now carrying into the teeth of him. Followed up by Noah Faluma. Now Vaughan. Nice and direct.
Yeah, I mean, 10 minutes ago I thought he was going off pitch
the way he
more
was
than
holding
you.
his shoulder. Well, he must have been a stinger.
Yeah, he looked in a real lot of pain,
didn't he? Pain there. Josh Griffin down this short side. Carries.
He might not be swimming tomorrow.
No, I think that's a fair point. Again,
it's an horrible spiral thing, isn't it?
From Danny Richardson. But
they don't mind that, to be honest. Now it's gone dead, so. Yeah. But horrible spiral bombs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're tough to contend with, mate. I'd hate to be a fullback or winger having to deal with those. It's never a good catcher of the football. But, Warrington will get the play the ball.
Well, Walker's coming off. Now, it'll be interesting to see how, this does change their game, Walker going off.
Yes.
Because they are two very, very different halfbacks.
Hookers.
A bit Powell in it, I presume.
Yeah,
Powell who's come on, yeah.
Yeah, two different hookers. Yeah, Powell
very different.
Very much a,
He's not a yard.
Shuffle off the deck.
He's not a yard maker, is he?
Defender, more of a defensive-based player. But maybe that's what they're thinking. They need a bit of that defensive steel to manage it. But we'll soon find out there. But yes, still well and truly in the contest, the Knights.
Last tackle. So. Yeah, again, they're happy to put it in corner, aren't they?
They certainly are, Paul.
2 scores.
Hey, if the internet vanished tomorrow, mate, what would be the one thing you'd miss?
If the what, sorry? If
the internet vanished.
The internet?
Tomorrow. If the internet vanished tomorrow, what would be the one thing you'd miss from the internet?
Probably watching rerun of Cornerbox.
Well said, my man.
Was that the right answer?
Said. That's a great answer, mate. A great
Just to see if we are actually funny, or if only us two will think we're funny.
Well, listen, modern day Nostradamus has been trending, apparently.
Right, okay.
Warning that a massive solar storm is going to hit at some point in March. Knocking everything offline. So that's why I thought I'd hit you.
So go on then. What would you miss the most?
What would I miss the most with the internet? Probably Netflix, mate, to be fair.
Netflix?
Yeah, I think
the thing is, it's like, I mean, it powers pretty much everything nowadays, doesn't it? So
yeah.
Go on, York.
Hang on, York on the right now, Paul. They move the point of attack there. Wood got on the outside. It's good scramble defence from Warrington.
Steady in field.
They've got 6 again here, York.
Yeah, that's only one.
They're in a great attacking position here. It's Harris. Ball goes to Jack Martin. He promotes that there. Martin's going to play the ball about 25 in from the right-hand touch line. He's about 25 out from the actual try line. McShane tips on to Vaughan. Vaughan carries, he turns and spins, looks for the late offload. Can't get it as Warrington hands wrap that up.
Look at that line again.
They look offside, but ball goes to Richardson. Griffin gets the bumpers up, tries to bump Stone, but he contains him well. Williams at dummy half. Finds Richardson on the right. Little grubber
kick. It's a great kick.
Oh, well done.
Yeah!
Well done.
Great kick.
That is fantastic.
They absolutely turned off, didn't they? Went to sleep.
Brilliant. Great vision from the two halfbacks. I spoke earlier about the combination and the connection that they've had this evening. It's been pretty good.
Yeah.
And that was great vision.
You could see that play developing from here, couldn't you? Because you were talking about keeping straight line, and they were absolutely in a flat line. They had nothing behind them at all. No. But it was great execution as well. Give him the juice.
It's great vision from Danny Richardson. He
sees it. But look at Lee. Yeah, Lee's. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah. He sees that he's out of position. He's caught near the sideline.
Whoa, game on. 32-30 coming up.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't think Danny will miss this one.
Well, we said it. You called it before. They went back-to-back tries in the first half. They've gone back-to-back tries now in the second half, and Yeah, we're in for a
Whoa,
we're in for a thrilling final 14
minutes to
wow.
go. Blimey.
Richardson knocks it over to make the scoreline now. Warrington 32, York 30.
With 2 1-point games and a bit of a drubbing, but the 1-point games are no good for the nervous system, and we've now got a 2-point game in front of us as well. So
yeah,
it's certainly edge of your seat entertainment. It's great stuff.
But again, it was fantastic vision for
Danny
Richardson.
Yeah.
He saw that Taylor Ray was caught near the sideline.
I think he must have been involved in tackle before, and he just didn't get back, did he?
And he's obviously tipped up Liam. Right, it's on, whatever the call is, puts a little grubber in behind the line, and Harris just runs through and touches down, and fantastic try.
Oh, game on. Come on, York.
Come on, indeed.
Great stuff.
And Noel Faluma catches the kick-off and elects to carry himself.
If you'd missed Netflix,
yeah,
go on. What's best you've seen on Netflix? Are you a box set man or a film?
No, I like more probably the boxes. Do you know what I really love? I love like those kind of, those sort of medieval type series, and like Vikings, Vikings Valhalla, and the Lost Kingdom, and I like that. I'm really into that sort of stuff. You know, that medieval sort of history sort of vibe. I love it. So yeah. I miss that. I'm not saying I'd love to live in that era, by the way, but
no.
I do enjoy that sort of
that
historical
era,
sort of period. Vaughan, what's he doing?
This could be back to 1. Is he giving a knock on, or is he giving back to 1? He doesn't know, does he?
He doesn't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're both. I think he's going to give a knock on.
Is he going to go against York or Warrington?
I mean,
I think he was confused there, referee, wasn't he? He was confused.
I'm going to say York. You would think York could challenge if he's giving it against York.
Yeah, it's a captain's challenge. Both teams still have their captain's challenge. So
have they both challenged it? Because nobody knew what was going on.
Well, I think even Liam Moore didn't. Like, you watched him; he was hesitant to.
He didn't know what had gone on, did he?
I think he was waiting for a call from the touchies to go give him something, but I don't think they saw it either. So, yeah. Well, it's Vaughan who spins in the tackle. He's looking to promote the ball. He's got his arm there. He does offload. He definitely offloads.
Yeah, is it Harrison, isn't it?
Harrison's got a hand there, but so's Barnford. So
it's whether Harrison gets his hand in front of him, isn't it?
And it's whether...
Because Harrison's then knocked it forwards, hasn't he?
If it's come off Harrison, or has it come off Barnford? Because he's got his hands there. You can't see there, can you?
Nah, you need another angle.
You do need another angle.
Oh, here we go.
This might help. Maybe. Oh, no, probably won't.
Done.
Oh, yeah, hang on. You might just see it there. Maybe. Oh, it's going to be hard, isn't it?
This could be inconclusive.
Yeah.
Challenge held.
Yeah, I think it might
challenge retained, isn't it? It could be.
We still don't know who's challenged it.
I think York have challenged it. I think he's given knock-on against Bamford, and I think Harris has challenged it.
Yep. Still waiting on the verdict here, and it's... Can't see what's happening there. They're in really super slow-mo at the moment, aren't they? To try and... This is a big call, this.
Yeah, of course it is, especially where it is.
Of the game.
Yeah, 2 points, halfway line, another set of 6.
Exactly.
Oh, just can't get an angle on it, can they?
I don't think they can.
It's going to be inconclusive, isn't it? This.
So. I don't think they can make a decision based on what
you can't see it, can you?
The footage is too blurry, and the angles just don't.
Because it's what happens there. Oh, I mean, from that, it looks like Harrison touched it. Because look, the angle of the ball changes, doesn't it?
It looks it. But can you conclusively say he has? Or
has he missed it and it's gone from Bamford? But if it's hit Bamford immediately appealed. There you go, inconclusive.
No, it would be. Tough one. So the original decision will be upheld, which I think
will be a scrum to Warrington, I think.
So, yes. Yeah. Oh.
It was a fair challenge. I think it was just the reaction of Bamford that made me think there was an hand in it. That was the thing. Again, when we were talking earlier about players they're so close and they don't often get it wrong, do they?
No,
So anyway, it's gone now.
It's gone now, indeed. It's Toby King off the scrum. He just gets over the halfway line there on that left-hand side. Tanganoa Some good leg drive there into contact, made some good post-contact meters there to Tanganoa, plays the ball centre field, power shapes left, comes right. Ball goes from Curry to Yates, little tip on there. About 30 out from the Knights try line, wide pass to Ben Curry. Out the back there to Williams. Williams plays short to Tanganoa. Gets the bumpers up there, bumps off Harris, but good tackle from Sam Wood. And Harrison now trying to put an inroad in the dent into the Knights' defensive line. Last tackle, they come short side.
That's where they've got it.
Sneed comes off the left foot. Doesn't get to it with a kick, goes to Williams.
There's
Williams kicks over here. No, great take from Nofaluma.
Great take.
There's a bit of claims of, was he tackled in the air there? But it was a wonderful catch from Nofaluma, under pressure. The Knights do a good job there defensively, and they're working out of backfield now through Ben Jones-Bishop, who the veteran has just been tremendous, hasn't he, so far? Yeah. In this start of the competition, he's been brilliant.
I think all York, you know, what you class, if you class senior players as older players,
you know,
but I think they've all been very good, haven't they?
I agree.
You know, Max Shane, he's rolling back years. Thompson obviously went off earlier, and he's a big miss, you know, because he's an 80-minute man. He's Thompson, he gives you everything. And there's, you know, we've got some good generals out there.
Yes, some good pros.
Yes, very much so.
Good
yeah.
Pros.
A couple of unknowns that we've unearthed. A couple of gems. I think Jack Martin's in that mould. He's been very good for us. You know, he stepped up and he was good last year, and he's carried it on. Tower's another one, isn't he? Where, you know,
I
think he came from France, didn't he? Basically,
very impressed with Tower. How he's acquitted himself in Super League so far. Been very impressive in those opening rounds. I hope he can continue his form. It's been brilliant. But yeah, you were saying before about the exciting weekend ahead. You've got the local derby between Youth and York Acorn to open the NCL tomorrow. Stone again!
Oh, no!
I'll tell you what, Sam Stone has caused
havoc, hasn't he?
He's caused us problems. He's had a great game for Warrington.
Yeah.
He's been their best, hasn't he?
He has, yeah, very much so. Yeah, he has caused a lot. But we just haven't got to grips with him at all, is he? He's ranging, he's big, he's like almost gangly. We just can't seem to get hold of him, can we at all?
He's had a strong game, Sam Stone. I've got to give him credit where credit's due. He's got him between bodies. There was a short side attack and play for Warrington. And Williams, he plays short to Stone and he gets in between bodies.
We said that decision, you know, the captain's challenge was important, and he's proved it. That's, you know, again, it's come from that, hasn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
it has.
on the halfway line, and it could go either way, and it
Yeah.
was a big call. And sure enough, it is a big call.
It is a big
call. They've scored off back of it.
They have, and George Williams just kind of the orchestrator there. He skips, bounces out slightly, plays a short pass to Stone, who gets in between Nick Williams and Danny Richardson, and they said gets that arm free. He's got through two smaller men there, gets his arm free.
Yeah,
the ball
he almost
Thulis.
Goes up at top of him, doesn't he? He's so rangy, isn't he?
And Thulis obviously finishes in the corner for Warrington. I think it's his second try of the evening, and extends the lead now. Warrington 36, York 30. But this is an important kick, is this?
Yeah, very important.
If he misses this, it still keeps us in the contest. And potentially.
Well, it does, because you know what's coming, a drop goal game again. you know what's coming, don't you?
Mate, imagine that. Imagine it goes another. Imagine it goes to Golden Point and it's another 1 point.
Well, York did it a few seasons ago when we finished sort of about third in Championship. Yeah. And we won something like about 8 games by less than 2 points, or 2 points or less. Kicked it, great kick. It's a great kick. It's a great kick under pressure, isn't it?
Well, he is a great goalkeeper, isn't he, Mark?
Bit of quality.
We've got to be honest. That's a wonderful goal kick under pressure, as you said. You know, it's I was hoping there he was going to miss it, and then we potentially.
Everybody in amber and black was, but he's, you know, I think that's when he's at his best as well, isn't it? He's under that pressure and he's very calm and composed. You know, even when he ran back, it's like, I do this for a living, you know. It was just effortless, wasn't it?
True indeed, yeah. So, so you've got, they've gone short here, York, have they? Has it gone 10?
Yeah, they've lost it though.
But so you've got the big game, the NCL opener tomorrow. You're expecting a good crowd there, you said.
I imagine so. I mean,
and who would you say goes in as favourites tomorrow? Is it Youth or Acorn?
I think Acorn's like, I mean, Youth have gone up.
You got promoted from.
You know, Youth have gone, and Youth have got, they've got a young team. So there's a few kids stepped up from 18s, so they're still learning the craft, and their halfbacks is a young pairing, so There's a couple of old heads in there as well. It's quite a good mix and a blend. We've got a new coaching team as well. Scott left towards the end of last season. We've got Liam Watling and Danny Briggs now. They're both their second team on, and you know, they're doing a great job with them, and they're encouraging the kids and they're bringing them through. I mean, I think tomorrow out of 17, Heworth have got something like about 13 or 14 that have all come through Heworth system. You know what I mean?
Fantastic.
So you know, again, they talk about pathways here, don't they?
Yes.
Everybody talks about, but it's the same thing. It's no different.
No.
You know, you go through your junior club and you get to open age and you play seniors, and Acon won't be a lot different either. You know, they'll have a lot who've come through their ranks. They've lost a few experienced players, as we touched upon earlier. So it'll, on paper, tight, but I think home advantage will be a big thing as well.
Yeah.
They'll start favourites. So Acon, I mean, sorry. So.
Yeah. Well, on Sunday I'm going to be hosting the 50th anniversary of the new Earswick All Blacks.
Oh,
so
right.
they've got an event going on there.
Right.
It's taking place at York RI's clubhouse in Acomb.
Is it like a sportsman's dinner thing? Is it a guest speaker?
Gary Schofield will be. Oh, gee, Danute Barfield. Sorry, Paul. Danute Barfield almost broke through there on a late offload from Griffin, but referee Liam Moore said he called held, so they've had to go back and play the football. So Taylor Ray, well, he done well that time. Give the young fella credit there. He had the welcoming committee there of Harris and McShane, and he takes the ball well under pressure. But just saying, I've got the new Earswick All Blacks 50th anniversary dinner. So
Scully.
Gary Schofield will be the guest speaker. I'll be doing a Q&A there with him, and there'll be a little bit of fundraising done on the day, but also inducting some players into the Hall of Fame as well. So it's a bit of a Hall of Fame and an anniversary dinner for the club. So looking forward to hosting
that'll be really good.
Sunday afternoon in the local community. So if anybody's looking to get involved, get on the All Blacks website and get a ticket and get down there. Gary Schofield will be the guest speaker. And he's ever short of a word or two, isn't he?
Yeah, it's good.
He'll give you
he likes his little bit of controversy, doesn't he?
He's got some good anecdotes as well. So,
great.
Jones Bishop, he's away. Bishop, has he got the legs? No, he doesn't. There's some good footwork from BJ, but it's a good tackle from Taylor Ray.
I mean, he was never going to beat Taylor Ray for pace. It's whether he could outfox him, really, wasn't it?
Wow. He's Ben Jones Bishop. What about that? Anyway, they go and move the point of attack to this far left now. Noah Faluma gets the left arm fend up, steps back on the inside, but he's met by Sam Stone and Hopawate.
Come on, York. Come on, get one more.
That's Arthur now, skipping across the line, looking for somebody. Dummies, goes.
He's gone.
He's through it up.
Oh, nearly.
It's dragged down there by Harrison.
Wow, well.
There's appeals for offside.
I'm going to say,
Harrison at marker, was he not?
He's done well as Harrison, but I think they were saying that he went square, wasn't he? That was thing.
And boozering around for Paul Vaughan from the Warrington fans.
Last tackle.
Harris out the back there to Richardson. They're going to run it here. Mataafa wide pass to Nalfaluma. Oh, what a tackle from Thulis.
Great tackle.
Oh, that's a wonderful tackle. It's a wonderful tackle. They had to be made there from Josh Thulis. Exciting play from the York Knights. They decided to run it on last play there. It was Harris out the back to Richardson. Richardson found Mataafa, and once again Mataafa caused problems on the right-hand side, made the half break on that side, managed to get himself over to this left-hand side to inject himself in that play, finds the pass to Noah Faluma out wide, cuts out Williams, but Noah Faluma, unfortunately, couldn't find a way to the try line because he was stopped by some wonderful cover defence, because York had created the extra man, they created the 3v2, but Josh Thulis done a tremendous job, positioned himself well between the centre and winger. He went on the pass and was able to bundle Noah Faluma into touch and saved the day for his teammates. But wow, if York had got over there, that would have set up for a grandstand.
What a finish.
Final 3 minutes. Unlucky fellas.
Game management now from Wire, isn't it? See, they'll just. I mean, York are going to get another go, but whether they'll get another 2 goals, that's going to be the thing, isn't it? That was a massive tackle. I mean, that was a huge tackle. Well, he felt it did Thulis, but fair play to him. It was a great effort.
And you go back, there's been some moments, hasn't there, in this game?
It's been a good game. It's been entertaining.
Yeah, it has been entertainment. Yeah, you could obviously argue. I think defences certainly haven't been on top, but You know, because there's been some soft tries scored and conceded, hasn't there?
Yeah.
You know, on both sides.
Yeah, I think that'll be what that'll upset Mash more than anything. I think, yeah. You know, that certainly I would have said 2 or 3 of their tries, he'd class them as extremely soft defensively. So I think that'll be what'll annoy him.
Well, Warrington have conceded a 7-tackle set.
7 tackles, yeah.
So
well, it helps.
Matt Arthur's trying to get back quickly and get a quick tap and go, and he does. He finds Nafaluma, who tries to link up with Williams on the outside. He's got a couple of Warrington fans stood up there, so I'm not tall enough there, Paul. I've got to stand up to look over the top.
Well, they managed to put the tallest fan Warrington have got in front of us, and he's put a bobble hat on.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, Jack Martin takes a centre field now. Barfoot.
Materafa, man of the match for Knights.
Yep.
Not really a shock, that, is it?
No, not at all. Williams gets
great
the ball.
Great ball.
Nafaluma steps back on the inside. Late offload there to
Still
Williams.
Kept it alive.
Richardson. Oh, and he's brought down by Sam Powell. And some encouraging signs for...
I mean, how long's that taken? Right, crikey, I don't know.
Short pass. Well, that looked forward from McShane, didn't it? But we got away with it.
It was flat, wasn't it?
Very flat, to say the least. McShane down this short side now. Oh. And it's a knock-on.
That's it. I think that'll be game.
That'll be game. A minute to go. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all accepting that out there now. Yeah. So
I think Warrington will be pleased they've come away from this with a win, because
they definitely know they've been in a game.
They certainly have been, and I think, you know, if maybe one or two calls went York's way, it could have slightly been a different outcome. I think Mash and the coaching team will probably feel it's a bit of a missed opportunity tonight.
Yeah, I think they will. I think part of that will be the softness of some of the tries. Yeah. You know, we could have, on another day, you know, we defend better. You know, we're in front. I'm sure they think exactly the same.
I think both coaches will have that message to their team, won't they? I think Sam Burgess will look at his team and go, mate, some of the tries we conceded were pretty average too. Yeah. So I think you're right. I think there's both coaches will be disappointed with that. But I think from our perspective, from a York perspective, I think there'll be a lot of encouragement. There'll be disappointment tonight, 100%.
Yeah, of course.
To score 30 points and not win the game is that's disappointing.
I think the other thing is,
we're in the games, we're in the contest.
We were 16-0 down. They came out of blocks really fast. We didn't know what had hit us. Yep. We were all over the place. And then to respond like we did and score 18 points, and go back to back 3 times, and get in front. All of a sudden we stunned them, and they were like, we're in a game here. Yeah, so absolutely. They're not going to roll over, and they're not going to die. And I think, again, York, in defeat against a team that hasn't lost yet, who looks very accomplished, they look good, they're very fast, as we alluded to at the start of the game. And York have pretty much matched them. And argue they've conceded such poor tries. That's the bit that grinds a little bit, innit? So of the 38 points they've scored, I feel we've gifted them 18.
Yeah,
so
I see I get what you're saying there, Paul. I don't disagree with you. Yeah, I think they will be disappointed with that. But I think the encouraging thing for me is we've played 4 rounds of Super League. We have not looked out of place. No. Even the Leeds game, as much as we conceded 40 odd points against the Leeds and only scored 14. I do feel the game was maybe slightly tighter than what the scoreline reflected, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they had 2 really purple patches where exactly. where they piled points on us. But again, we've we've competed. We've had 4 games and we've competed really, really, really well in 3 of them. So York should be really proud again. I'm sure all the coaches and all the players, they should hold their heads up. I know they're going to scrutinise and criticise and things like that, but that's the job.
What you do.
That's the job. They have to find continuous improvement. 100%, I get that. 100%. But there's so much to work on. Jordy Thompson didn't play 70 minutes of that game. He's an absolute leader out there. You miss players like that without a doubt. So I think York should be massively proud of what they've done, and the fact that we've got beat by 8 points by one of the certainly top 3 or 4 teams in the Super League this year.
We haven't embarrassed ourselves tonight. Yes, we're disappointed, that we haven't come away with victory certainly after scoring 30 points. But like you said, I think the start of life in Super League for York has been bright.
Been fantastic,
It's been bright with 2 wins from 4. For me, have competed in 3 of the 4 games. There was only one game that we weren't we weren't looking like we were going to win it.
Yeah.
But we've looked like we've had a chance of winning the other 3 games. We've won 2 of them.
Yeah.
Unfortunate not to nick tonight. But
it's been great.
Yeah, super proud again of the team's effort. And well, let's send our best wishes to Geordie Thompson. Let's hope.
Yeah, let's hope it's nothing too serious.
Yeah, I hope he recovers because, as you said, we lost him early.
Yeah, he's a massive loss.
He hasn't come on after that.
So. But we'll be back for another go. I think it's Cup next week, isn't it? So
Challenge Cup next week. Keighley Cougars.
Early
Early start, 12 o'clock kickoff on Saturday.
And don't forget, it's Derby Day tomorrow. It's Acorn and Eworth at Acorn.
Absolutely.
12 o'clock for the A team, 2:30 for the first team.
Yep.
Fancy going down there and having a look at that.
Yep.
And we're off home. Are we going home for pork faggots or curry and Yorkshire pudding? What do you fancy?
I might try the curry and Yorkshire.
You could have the
mate.
pork faggots in the.
Oh God!
Anyway,
now you tempt me. Yeah, tempt me.
Decisions.
We'll see. But listen, guys, thanks very much for joining us here live on the Corner Box. I'm Hendo.
I'm Harro.
We'll see you next time. Thank you.